Good morning, everybody. This is Kim, the Crafty Nomad, and you guys know they call me that because I am all over the place when it comes to my crafting. And today I have, what do I have? Two whips and an FO to show you today. And actually, yeah, actually more, some 3 sewing whips as well. They are practically finished, but I'm going to show them to you because my goal is to get them in my shop by the weekend, and some of them are already accounted for. But anyway, let's get started. First of all, I want to say thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming back, all returning subscribers. Thank you so much for coming back. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you'll get a notification whenever I upload a new video, which I try to do once a week. I'm a little bit of like maybe a day late with this one, but I'm here. And you can find me over on Instagram at Kim the Crafty Nomad. Also have an Etsy shop called Ebony Pearl, and I will put the link for that down below. In addition, I can be found on Ravelry as Pettis Kim Knits, and I won't even try to spell it. I will put the link down below because I tend to get that all messed up all the time. I sometimes forget part of it. Anyway, the final thing is that I do have a podcast group on Facebook, a Facebook group for this podcast, and it is called the Crafty Nomad Podcast group. So I will link that down below. Please go on over there and join me over there as well. I am trying to get myself together so I can do a live over there, but I just get so nervous about lives. So far I haven't been able to get myself. I did one just to test it out, and I only stayed on for about 5 minutes. But I'm hoping to go ahead and do a live maybe while I'm on vacation in December, or maybe even over Thanksgiving weekend. We shall see. Anyway, today I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my finished object, and I'll link all patterns below. I made a pair of fingerless mitts, and these are simple crochet projects. You can see the thumb hole is just right there, and this is an easy free pattern on Ravelry, and I made these to give as part of my teacher gift for my son's teacher. We had a parent-teacher conference last week, which went really well, but I did kind of notice that, I mean, we live in Southern California, but it's cool in the mornings, and I thought, oh, she could probably use a set of these in the morning. And I made them with this is not the ball, but loops and threads, not impeccable, wool-like. So you guys know it's like super thin. This is like a light fingering. So for Southern California, these are perfect because it'll give you just enough warmth. You can still text, and it gives you a little bit of warmth in the morning when you are driving and holding that cold steering wheel or something like that. So that is the only finished object I have. My next thing I want to show you is the whip that was just in the colorway purple. They have simple colorway names for the wool-like from Loops and Threads. This one is called Navy, and it is reading black, but it's navy. And I'm making the Bernat swirl hat out of it, and I'm coming along on it. I don't know if you can see how it's swirling. It's kind of weird looking. I almost wasn't going to show this until it was finished, but I have about like 6 or 7 rounds left to go on this hat, but it's coming out exactly like it's supposed to. When I looked at the pattern, or I looked at the projects on Ravelry, people make it with variegated, and I think it looks really good with variegated. But it's still looking pretty good. But it's the Bernat swirl hat. It's a crochet project. I think everything is crochet today. And it's a free pattern, and you can find it on Ravelry, but also on Yarnspirations. So that's that. And then finally, I am making, do I have my pattern with me so I can show you? I don't think I do. Nope, I don't. But I'm making, I think his name is Danny the Dino. And this is a paid for pattern. And I can't remember the designer's name. Okay, let me just confess. I'm trying to get this done before I go to work this morning, so I didn't gather everything I needed, but I just want you guys to see. This is gonna be the biggest amigurumi I have ever made. I'm making it with Michael's brand Craft Smart yarn, and in the colorway Lime. And as you can see, I'm already down to the decreases of his body. And I stuffed him pretty firmly. You start out, you know, this was the first time I did something where I started out with 2 separate feet and then joined them together. And then now we're going in the round. So I really like that technique because I don't like sewing amigurumis together. Although I'm going to have to sew the head because I think the head and the arms are going to have to be sewn. But any steps we can do to lessen the amount of sewing is always appealing to me. So I am making this guy for my little great nephew who is crazy about dinosaurs. And yeah, I don't have the pattern, so I can't show you, but it's gonna be fairly big. I mean, you can already see, and I still have probably that much body left, and he's gonna have a head, so he's gonna be fairly big. But he's coming along. It's a really cool pattern. I already even bought another pattern from this designer. Totally worth the price. $5 for the pattern. But I think I'll be, for this one in particular, when you purchase it, she includes modifications for you to make it into a dragon, which my son is already saying he wants me to do. So you really got 2 patterns for the price of 1 on this one. So it's coming along. I'm trying to get it done because I have to mail him. So I really did a lot of work on him. And I actually had said I was going to be a monogamous crocheter and only work on this until I get it done. But you know how I am. I just had to do a little something else. So I made these. And then I started this because I've been wanting to use this wool-like yarn forever, and I have several different colors. I'm just trying to find the best way to use it. So anyway, that's that. Those are my projects in the yarny world. And now let me show you a couple things that I have sewn this weekend. Some of these are accounted for, but I made another curvy girl bag, and you can see it has a pink zipper. And the only thing that's missing from all of these is the strap, but I'm ready with my D-ring and everything. And this one just has a white lining. So that's the curvy girl bag. And then I made one Christmas bag with the gingerbread houses, which is super cute. And it has a red zipper. And all my Christmas bags will have this Merry Christmas lining on the inside. And I didn't open up the other one, but I'll open this one up so you can see. They all have a gusset. And I would think I have a little ruler down here so I can kind of see. This is about like a 3.5 inch gusset. So this is a super roomy bag. This will be in the shop by Friday. And then this bag is the bag that sort of put me on the map as a bag maker. And that's my Afro Diva. I call it my Afro Diva bag. This fabric is actually called Electra, and I forgot who the fabric designer is. And then on the inside it's lined with like this is actually, it looks like a male print, but it's really Anne of Green Gables fabric. And it has quotes from Anne of Green Gables and like stamps from Canada, because you know that's where it all took place. Anyway, I use that to line it, and it has a navy blue zipper. And I'll open it back up so you can see the gusset on these. This is the bigger bag that I make, and that gusset is probably like 5 inches or so. So This bag is really popular. One of these is already spoken for, but I do have another one cut, which I will put in the shop. So those are my sewing whips. So I'm just gonna move something, guys. Sorry. Okay. I had a reminder to call my mother that pops up, so I will remember to call her. I don't call her every day, but the reminder coming up helps me to remember I need to call her. You know, life can get crazy. Anyway, acquisitions. The dinosaur requires a very big safety eye, and I didn't have the size, and I was on Etsy, and you know, I could get the right size. I think it's like a 22 millimeter. I could get that on Etsy and pay $5 or $6. And then like the light bulb went off and said, go check Amazon. And of course, Amazon had this whole set of safety eyes with the very big ones in it. The whole thing was $9.99 and it was on Prime. So I got that. So I'm set for safety eyes, I think. Because I could make, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I got 4 sets of the really big ones. And I think that, or maybe I have 2 sets of really big ones and then 2 sets of the next size down. That's what it looks like. So yeah, these 2, they look bigger than these. So yeah, and it has all the backings and everything on there. $9.99 on Prime, you can't beat it. And then I thought, even though I had one of those jumbo Craft Smart skeins that I started making the dinosaur with, the yardage sort of indicated that I probably needed a little more. So I went to Michaels.com and I ordered another one. But just as an experiment, I ordered Red Heart in Spring Green because I wanted to see just how close in color these 2 are. And this one, obviously, Red Heart feels better than this, but this is not bad. I mean, it's great for amigurumi anyway. And the Red Heart is in Spring Green. And then, can you tell the difference? They look pretty similar. You can get away with it. I think it's a slight difference. But really, you can barely see any difference between the 2 of these. And this one's like maybe $1 cheaper. Anyway, I got both, so I got plenty for anything green that might come up. I think I shook the table. I think that's it. I think that's everything that I wanted to show you guys. And I wanted to remind you that December 1st is the beginning of #KimSember, my birthday celebration, because it's my birthday month. And I think I'm going to have weekly giveaways of project bags and probably a little bit of yarny goodness from the stash. And I'm excited to do that just to celebrate my birthday. Anyway, guys, I think at the very end of this, I'll give you guys a little bit of church. I didn't put it at the beginning because I thought, you know, some people might not want it, but it's going to follow right after this, so you can cut it off and not look at it if you don't want to see the church part. But most people enjoy the music, and this is going to be one of the songs that really, I love this song. It's not going to be the whole song, but you'll get the idea of it. Anyway, guys, you guys are fabulous. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today, and I will see you guys again on the next episode. In the meantime, keep it crafty. Bye. Sorry, I shook the table.